Hello, dear friends. Welcome to this program, Our Moments with God, our moments with the love of God, our moments with the mercy, compassion, and forgiveness of the Lord, and our moments also with the holy ones of God, the saints of God. As you know, that I have been here making a pilgrimage in Medjugorje. Today is our last day, and yesterday I had made a video which I posted, but what I did not show in that video was this particular spot where Mother Mary appeared for the first time, which is now known as the Blue Cross. So there are two blue crosses next to each other, and this is the first blue cross where it seems she appeared to two girls, or first one girl, and then they were only 15 years old. So this is the statue in the first blue cross, and then there is the next one. I will go to the next blue cross, which is just next to it, and of course these are all stony paths. I will show you a little more as we go a little up. And here is our confrere, one and the other one is there, and people are praying here, not supposed to show their faces. So this is maybe this is the first blue cross or the other one, but they are next to each other, maybe. But all the time what we see is that Mary is without the child, although there are reports that the first one, when the girl she saw, Mother Mary had a child in her hand, in her left hand, and she kept on covering and uncovering the head of the child. And then they asked her, "Who are you?" And she said, "I am the Blessed Virgin Mother Mary." And of course, she was speaking in the local language of this place. Remember that time in 1981, on the 24th of June, when she appeared, this place was still under the communist government, and so the religion was not free and not allowed, but they still saw her, and then they could not keep quiet about it, because the government was very strict about not allowing religion. Religion was forbidden in all the communist countries. Religion was forbidden because it was considered as the opium of the people. So people have to go past this part. I did not show you yesterday how they climb on the rocks and how dangerous also it can be, but people go up, and I am also going just to give you an idea that this is not a pleasure pilgrimage. I don't know why Mother Mary decided to appear on a mountain like this. One interesting thing that Father Leon told me, I will post also his video, his interview on the channel. What he said was that on the third or the fourth day, when Mary appeared to these people, there were already 6 children, or they were about the age of 15, 16, and a little more. And it seems when she appeared, she was calling them to come to her. They did not look at this rocky way. It is said, or at least they said, that they were simply taken, as it were, in air towards her. So they were floated simply taken to her. They didn't have to go through the way I am going now, or climbing. And You can see this is extremely difficult way, but with faith, a lot of old people, sick people also come this way and climb this rocky place. There are some stations that are made in between, as you can see there on the rock. There is one station here, there are others in other places, but I won't keep the camera that long. So this is another place where she appeared, as you can see, but it is made in a different way, not. I'm sorry if the video is shaking, but these are, as you can see, I'm climbing this difficult terrain, and here she is looking up to heaven, and there are angels. This is all then designed later by artists, so we do not know what exactly they mean and what their experience was. But it is also important for us to know that the Vatican took a long time to recognize this. Only during the phase of Pope Francis was it accepted as or rather officially approved, because as you know, the Catholic Church always takes time to approve this kind of apparitions. So as you can see, there are people going down. You can see there old people too. This shows also the faith of people. And yesterday I saw at least 2 young ladies going without shoes or slippers or sandals, nothing, just barefoot. And maybe for you it is difficult to imagine, but they were going on this path without slippers or without shoes. Now I'll show you just one or the other more people who are making this difficult journey in their old age, and see how difficult it is, and yet they are making it. So that is the expression of our faith, and there are thousands of miracles reported here, as also in Lourdes or in Fatima. Similar miracles are also reported here. There is another station there on the side. I do not know what that station shows. Let me just go close to it and see if I can show it to you. And then I will bid farewell to you from this video, because it is not easy to make the videos, and it seems that it is Mother Mary with the apostles in the upper room, and the Holy Spirit is descending upon the apostles, and it is Pentecost where they finally get the courage and the power to move ahead with their mission. These apostles who were otherwise so frightened and were locked up in the room because of the fear of the Jews, and the Holy Spirit came. Holy Spirit is no other spirit but the Spirit of Jesus, who came and encouraged them. Once they received the Holy Spirit, then they went out into the world to preach the good news, and that is what has made me as well a priest, a call of Jesus to bring His word and His message of love, forgiveness to people. It has not been an easy journey. As a priest, we faced a lot of difficulties, we faced a lot of temptations in life, and we become human beings. So facing all that, it is not easy. And I believe that it is Mary, my mother, my heavenly mother, who has been helping me. At least that's what I think and feel and experience. As I told you that I also had a crisis of vocation, and it is another Marian apparition place that I went to in Banu in 1994, and it is there, I believe, that Mother Mary revealed to me that she wants me to remain a priest. So here is another station. This is again, I think, Holy Spirit, the apostles, I think, though that Pentecost thing was there, this is another one. So my dear friends, this is a good view which I could not give you yesterday. Yesterday I gave you only the view from the hill where we are now going, and I think I have given you enough view. I want to also tell you that I have prayed for all of you here on this journey, even my viewers of YouTube and Facebook who are watching and seeing. I have been carrying you all with me in prayer. I hope you will experience also not just the healing power but the blessings through the Blessed Virgin Mary. And here is a priest going down as well. People are coming and going. There will be big groups. So now I can see in front a big group of people. So it is not just 2, 3, 4 of us who come and go. People had come very early here. I came walking from the place. So you can see here there is a big group coming, following here. Yeah. So I am not supposed to show their faces, so I will not show their faces, but just to give you an idea, as you can see, the crowd following there, climbing down. And so we are climbing up, they are climbing down. They have already visited. They must have come very early in the morning, so that they came, they prayed there, and now they are returning. So hundreds of buses come here every day, and cars, and the place is full. I also gave you a view of the end of the Mass yesterday and how many people were attending the Mass, and then the adoration and the Rosary. I'll just give you one more view of how people are coming down and climbing up. So they come with sticks, take the support of sticks as well, so that they don't fall. And yesterday we were talking that maybe some people might fall. We don't know what happens if at all they fall, because this would be disastrous if they fall on these rocks and they would hurt themselves. But I'm sure Mother Mary protects them. Probably they don't fall because they've come on pilgrimage, and Mother Mary, who heals everyone, invites everyone to herself. She invites you to lead a holy life, to come closer to her Son Jesus. This is her mission. She brought Jesus into the world through her birth. That's why we venerate her and we are grateful to her. So she's inviting you as well to come to her. Sometimes this difficulty that we are facing here on climbing this rocky place is only a little bit of physical difficulty, but sometimes we face many more difficulties. Our faith is tested or shaken, and sometimes we lose faith. Sometimes it takes time for God to answer our prayers, but our prayers said in faith and in at least the intention we have to be holy, then that prayer is always answered. So my dear friends, finally we have to still go up. Oh, I see one more station here. Maybe I will just have a little view of what that station is showing, so that you get a view of also what is here. I am not sure what they are. Okay. I don't know if this, oh, this looks like, I don't know if they are sleeping in the garden, if that is the way it could be, how artists imagine and make these things. I do not know. So we are going further, climbing up, my dear friends, taking you along with me in this difficult path. So what I was saying is that sometimes we have difficulties in life and we tend to lose our faith. This difficulty of climbing the mountain is a little bit of physical strain, but sometimes because of other psychological or spiritual strain, we give up. We give up, and then we either get into depression, or we get into disappointment, or we get angry with people because things are not moving the way that we planned or we imagined. But remember that God is always there. So the statue, I'm almost reaching now the final point. So I've taken you really through the way, and in a minute you will be able to see the real statue where she appeared again. And it is in this place that these people just could fly, as it were, or at least that's what I am told, that they just went. I'm sorry if the video is shaking, but it is worth, and you will see here a lot of people praying. As yesterday I gave you